What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. We are back with a little flashback here to 2024. I know, sounds like a very long time, but I actually did not even know. Don't want to say didn't even know. I didn't want to go to this auction for some reason. Sometimes this auctioneer doesn't put pictures up beforehand and just shows a little bit of a preview, and this preview just didn't look too good. But my mom wanted a coffee table, so I was like, you know what? Let's just go along. And let's just say it was a good thing I did. This is a very long video and for good reasons because there's a lot of good stuff. So let's get right into it and see what we picked up at this auction we weren't even going to go to. Alright, so as I said, I did not even plan to go to this auction because, I really haven't been going to many auctions because they just haven't been too good. My mom wanted a coffee table there, so I was like, alright, I'll go join you, see what else is there. And like I said, I am so glad I went because there was 4 boxes full of NASCAR and other racing stuff that we'll get into. But first, I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll start right here with this. This is a kind of a bolo if you can find one in a little bit better condition than this one, but for the price we got it, paid $22. I forgot. We'll put a running total up at the top for this one since it's an auction and we're going through it like a recap video. So total at the top, I think it was like $542. No taxes there, tax exempt here, but so paid $22 for this one because as you can see, this was used. They cut the top, and that's how they used our motor oil, but pop-up comps of good condition ones, and this one's pretty decent, so I wouldn't see why we couldn't get between $60 to $80 for this. And continuing on the trend, like I said, I also went through some of this stuff so I can get moving on some stuff, throw out some trash that I just didn't want to keep because when you go to an auction, they're just sometimes they put lot boxes together, and if it's going too long, the auctioneer I go to, he'll just sell the whole row of stuff, and then you have to take everything. So pulled this out of a lot box. Don't know how to say the name, but don't know how to say the town either. Pennsylvania. Just because I am from Pennsylvania doesn't know I mean every single town here, but I do know Schuylkill County. We'll keep going on the 10. I'm actually surprised we found this. This was also in a lot box I got with some hats that we'll go through later, but it is the Richard Petty Winston Cup Series tin. The only thing that it is missing is the t-shirt, but comes with the hat. Comes with this hat too. I'm pretty sure it didn't come with 2 hats, but got some cards, other cards, and then the coffee mug, belt buckle, and pin. But like I said, the t-shirt is not in there, but still, I think the whole lot was like $5 or $7, if that. So yeah, you can't beat that. So like I said, it came with some hats. I think it was this one, which is a Country Gentleman light felt, 100% wool, Outback, like kind of, I don't even know what you call this, cowboy hat kind of, I guess. But yep, as you can see, a little dusty, needs to be cleaned up, but we got a bunch of them that are over here that really are just no branded ones. And these will go down to my marketplace booth. I have some stuff set aside here for my marketplace booth, vendor mall, whatever you want to call it, that can add to the total because it has some nice stuff, but just not eBay worthy. But like I said, we'll continue on the big hat thing. I got the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. This was also in the lot box. This wasn't with the other hats that we will go through later, as well as this one, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I know for some of these hats, some of the hats came in a lot was $2, and some others came in the hats with the Richard Petty pin for $7 in that one. But on to some better stuff. We got this. Now, this is a Cuddy Sark, I guess, whiskey. Now, you might find one with a different bottle because if I remember correctly, you may correct me if I'm wrong though, this is like a thing you just make by yourself at home. I'm pretty sure it comes with the whole gear and you just put whatever bottle you want to fit on here. So this one has that, so I mean, it all depends I mean, this comes off, so you can take it off for easy shipping. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but for $3, I definitely wasn't going to pass it up. Soda and milk bottles. First one I'm going to show you is a separate one because it is kind of a decent bottle and it has water in it. So if you see something moving, that is it. If you can see the name, this is a local dairy to us, and has water in it because it has dirt inside. And if you didn't know, people dig milk and soda bottles up a lot. That's why they're so plentiful sometimes, because there are dumps around, as they call them, and that's where the people would dump all their empty bottles when they would not use them, or go change different ones, or go out of business, or whatnot. But here we go. We got one from local. I'm not going to go through all of them, but that is Cold LPA. Soda bottles, they all range as a Pepsi bottle. That is nothing crazy. Some of these will go to the vendor mall booth, and some of these will go online. Summit Hill, PA. I will go through them by my lonesome while I'm editing this, and I will pop up the better ones in the group. But there are a bunch of them, and this is a pretty good one. This is Lehighton Bottling Co., Lehighton, PA. Not sure exactly on the price, but probably between the $30 and $50 range if I had to guess. And you know, just a bunch of other stuff. This is a pretty good one. As you can see, it's dirty, so it has to get cleaned. I use a degreaser like that, and it soaks for a while. And if I must, this white stuff inside is called calcium buildup from the minerals in the soil. So what we do to get that out is soak it in vinegar. Alright, enough of the boring bottles, because I know not everyone likes that, but it is something that you might just want to look out for locally. Just checking your area, because not every area, I guess I should say, is a big milk. I know Eastern, you know, New York, PA, New Jersey, we like our milk bottles. A little bit of Maryland, but you know, so it doesn't hurt to check, because you can get them pretty cheap sometimes. Next thing I want to show is another local thing that, as I'm recording this, someone messaged me already and would like to pick these up. But in case you guys ever venture across this, The History of Carbon County, there's 6 volumes there. Here's the author, Eckhart Thomas. But there's, as I said, 6 volumes. We paid $9 a piece for these, and the guy that is going to pick them up is going to pay $240 for them. And honestly, that is a deal for these, because these go anywhere between $15 and $60 online. You can look up comps. I'll pop them up because they are sold on eBay, because you know, this is a very hard to find set. But just in case you guys ever find those, you can post them on eBay, and someone from around here will definitely buy them for sure. But and some more local stuff. These I probably will not sell, because my mom was pretty interested in these. But if you can see the date, 1937, 38, got a bunch of 30s, yearbooks of our local high school, 1936. These are pretty cool. 1925, my cat is saying hello. He should be in bed, but you know, he likes to wander around at night. 1924, super old ones. We only paid $20 for all of these. I'm not sure exactly how many there are, but $20 for all these. Even if I keep them or decide to sell them, there will be plenty of profit to be made, or just fun to be had. Alright, and I want to move on to these so I can get them in the sink soaking to get them washed. We got some, I don't even know how to say that, Italy. We got 3 of these, 3 Heineken. These are always good if you can find them cheap enough. I would say under $5, because they usually range between $12 and $20 if I had to say. But I'm gonna go throw these in the sink. Keep it going on some weird stuff. We got a shadow box. We paid $2 for this. The auctioneer was just taking too long. Sometimes he does that. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta raise your hand and bid on the thing to get it out the way. But still, I think I can get between $15 and $20 for this at my vendor mall booth. And sticking with the vendor mall booth stuff, we got this pretty cool. I believe this is Star Wars battle packs. I'm not really sure. It kind of looks like a display maybe, or maybe it kind of came like that. I'm not sure. Not too big into Star Wars, but this I got. This came in one of the rows of lot boxes. We got a bunch of lighthouses. Alright, next up we got belt buckles. As you can see, I separated them. Some are just gonna go to my vendor booth, and some are gonna go online. Most of them are gonna go online, but these are two separate lots put into one because, you know, had to bring them home. But we paid $45 each, so that's $90 total. So let's see how we did on these belt buckles. We'll get to go through them here. These are just, you know, the generic ones that are gonna head down to my vendor mall, you know, between $5 to $15, I'd say. Maybe if the $15 range on a couple of them, I don't even know. We got some cool ones. You know, a couple of them are stamped. Now we got some common ones, Raleigh, Lights, Rodeo. These are pretty common. This one's pretty cool. It's just the unbranded ones, you know, they're a little tough sell on eBay. You gotta find the right wording for them so they pop up on your searches. And you know, this one, a little worn down. The other thing is, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's try to focus it. Made in USA right there. And this one, you know, pretty cool, but, you know, just generic, unfortunately, but still made in USA. But, you know, sometimes you just can't find enough keywords to just bump your listing all the way to the top. So that's why we sell these at a vendor mall. This one's pretty cool, but just again, no name. Firefighter, a bunch of firefighter stuff today. Just no old school stuff. This one's solid brass. You know, somehow I think that one got mixed up. So that one over there. Eagle. Another cool one. Rodeo. Again, just unbrand it. Flag. This one's pretty cool one. Just, you know, again, generic one. A little guitar. Now let's move on to the more better ones. I did list 5 already because, you know, I got a list every day. So we already put 5 up. I did list more than 5 items. Like I listed some of these hats that we will go through, but I brought them in. But we got, you know, name belt buckles aren't bad pickup. We got Glenn here, brand new. And this one I thought was pretty cool. Looks like a Impala, if I'm correct. Just, you know, different. Got some nice Remington arms. Music City, USA. Red Man Land. White-tailed deer. Skull chewing tobacco. It's a pretty cool one. Another pretty cool one. Baseball glove with the baseball. Marked USA right there. And the fire department one I already showed you. This is a pretty common Winchester one. But this one was pretty cool. Gold wing. NRA member. Gold, or not gold, bald eagle. Made in USA. 1985. We got a little bull rider. This is really cool. The 3D elevated. No date on it, but it's made in USA. Masterpiece. Pretty cool one. Another gold wing one. This one I thought was pretty cool. This is a Levi Strauss like jean before you button it. Pretty cool one. Fire department, firefighter, made in USA. Let's see, no date, but Buckle Bakery. Heavy one. Got a nice, like, I don't even know what you would call the, I guess like enamel, not enamel, but train. Made in USA, 1979. Great Chicago American Belt Co. Pretty cool one there. This guy definitely had a variety, which is good. Good taste. Western, like Longhorn, Wrangling, Z Series, Maine USA, no date. Got some Smoke It Like It Hot, or Some Like It Hot. Heritage, Solid Brass, Belt Buckle, Volunteer Firefighter. Another Bull Rider one. This one I thought was pretty cool. This is like a car rim with like jewels, fake jewels around it. I like this one. Not many times you see two different types. You got the grizzly bear, I think, and the white-tailed deer on the metal. We the People, 200 years, I believe. And 1986. Can't read too much because the lighting in my living room is crap. And that's where all my stuff is, so that's what we're going to deal with. This is one of those car collectible coins. It is the Pierce Arrow model. I believe this belt buckle kind of came like empty, and you can kind of put whatever fit, because I remember I had one with a Indian penny on it before, so I believe that's how it came. But those are pretty cool. This is another cool one with the elevated grizzly bear, 1977 or 78. They don't know either. Craig, Colorado on the elk, made in USA, 1981. Does have a little bit of wear, but that'll be fine. Got a nice Suzuki, obviously has some wear, made in USA. No date, but nice Suzuki. Colt 45, this one needs a little bit of cleaning right there. I'm pretty sure that will come off, and that right there. But the Python 357 Magnum. Got the U.S. Postal Service worker, elevated again on the Siskiyou, made in USA. And we got another fire department buckle. That one's a pretty nice one as well. And we got 100 Years of Liberty, 1986. And last but not least, we got this one brand new. I like this one. Pull it out and got yourself, can't pull it out right now because I cut my nails, but you got yourself a little protection right at the belt buckle. That one is brand new. Figure out how to put it back in. Alright, so next up, if you couldn't tell, something I love, hats. We got some pretty decent ones, and we got some pretty common ones. But altogether, I believe we paid $50 for all these, and a couple in there that I'm not going to go through because those are going to go to my vendor mall. Just, kind of like hats that aren't really above like $8 or like $5 to $6 hats. But onto the decent ones. Got this one new in plastic. I really don't want to take it out again. These are already listed, but we got the Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the Chase Racewear snapback, brand new. Start off good. We got another brand new Dale Earnhardt checker flag Chase Racewear again, snapback, and we'll keep it going with the brand new Dale Earnhardt Splash, brand new logo athletic. So, we're starting off pretty good. It's going to decel from here, obviously. But, we got to get the good ones listed right away. We got the Dale Earnhardt Budweiser, or Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser. That one is not new, but still decent condition. But back to the new without tags. We got some Hoosier Racing Tire. Nice patch on the mesh. We got 5 of them. And then this guy, from what I was told from the auctioneer, he owned he owned the local racetrack around us, and obviously he liked the Brickyard 400, because these are all Brickyard 400 hats that are brand new with or without tags. But we got the 1995 Brickyard 400, we got the 1999 Brickyard 400, we got the 1996 Brickyard 400 new with tags, we got the 2000 Brickyard 400 with like the little checkered flag right there, new with tags. We got the inaugural race Brickyard 400, new with tags on the logo 7. And we got the 1997 Brickyard 400, new with tags on the logo 7. And we got the 2001 Brickyard 400, new with tags on the outdoor cap. And we got the 1998 Brickyard 400, new without tags. And we got the 2000 Brickyard 400, new without tags. That one's a pretty cool one. That was a different one. Kind of got like the 3 different colorway there. And then we got back to the Hoosier Racing tire on the purple variation. And we got some other stuff. Orange County Fair Speedway. Oh, look at that. We got another Hoosier tire. Can add that one to the listing. So that'd be 6 of them that are brand new. Sundance Vacation Speedway. I believe there's a few of them. So I think it can be concluded that this guy definitely liked racing. Was he the owner of a local race car or racetrack? Probably, because it's very small, but you know, local racing draws a big crowd. My cat really likes that toy. New Egypt Speedway, Sprint Cup Series. Gotta clean it up a little bit. Nothing a little dry brush won't do. Wall Township Speedway. We got 2 of these National Old Timers Auto Racing Club mesh snapbacks. Don't believe, yep. Made in Bangladesh, but still 90s. Nice patch on them. And Super Dirt Series. We got 1 beanie on the VP Racing Fuels. Spring Car Series with an autograph. Richmond International Speedway, brand new with tags. Those aren't too crazy. Pocono Raceway. Pre-owned, we're gonna say. Old Company, Lehigh, Oil, and last but not least, brand new 1996 Olympic Games snapback on the game tag. So while I put these away, I will get the next thing ready, and it's gonna be some cool clothing. Alright, next up, as you can see, we got some more separated stuff. We're gonna say hi to Winchester, Great Pyrenees. He's chilling, you know, tired, but we got some local stuff. These are all gonna head down to my vendor booth, but these are all kind of like from the same places as Mahoney Valley Speedway, the racetrack the guy supposedly owned. But we got a few different variations. I'll pop up pictures I took because I wanted to get some of these listed on my Facebook to my local people so they can see that I have them. I already sold one of them. They're going for $25 a piece. We do have 2 youth ones. Those would be $15. They're all 1991 or early 90s. These white ones have dates on them. The other ones have the nice jerseys, Super T right there. So 50/50 will pop up, you know, the information I find on that, but you know, don't need too much information when they say, let me find it, 1991. And obviously they are all, well, this one's double stitch, but single stitch on the sleeves, bigger ones, double stitch, single. And then we got a few of these are all local, you know, race car drivers. Will go down probably, you know, between 20 25 depending on what they are. A couple nicer ones that might be $30. And then you got these right here are the stained ones, but a nice 1996 Atlanta. Can't complain. I believe there are 109 total t-shirts, and these are the only ones that are stained. So I think there may be 10 here, maybe. So 10%, if that's not even 10%, a little less than 10% stained, so we'll take that. But as you can see, you got some local people here. Go through them quickly. Obviously not local, but pretty stained up, so we'll see if we can do our best to get all this stuff out. If not, it'll just be sold at a discounted price. Look at that, a non-racing one. This one's pretty cool. I like the animal print. We got the National Zoo, Washington, D.C. So, and we got this one. Little Fruit of the Loom Best. Double single stitch. But stained. So, hopefully we can get that out. Alright, before we get into the last bit of t-shirts, I'll show you something else that we found in a little lot box here. There's 3 of them. Alright, so I knew these cameras were in the bottom of this lot box, but I didn't really know what the condition or anything was. They were in the bottom of the hat boxes, the straw hats, the top hats, whatever you want to call them. But I could not believe this, and we did test them all, and 3 of them worked. One was pretty beat up, but oh well. But this one is a Canon SX620H camera. Winchester wanted to get up. He said he was done with me. But we got 1 of them, and then we got 3, get the manual on the way, 3 Canon power shots. But unfortunately, they really don't look like they're in the best condition. But still, maybe one of them can work. If not, we'll sell them. We got 3 of them for parts that come with the box and the charger and the battery. So, can't beat that. So, I wanted to show you guys that before we got into the last little bit here. Clothing, and you know, we had to save the best for last. But starting off, as you can see, this one's all wrinkled up because it's brand new. No tags because it was in plastic. We got the Dale Earnhardt AC Delco, double-sided on the competitor's view. Double stitch on the top and double stitch on the bottom, but still brand new without tags because it's in the plastic. So I'm gonna get this folded up and keep the plastic here because we're gonna have to put that back in the plastic after we take pictures because these haven't been taken pictures of. And we got another one here. We got the Bobby Hillian on the Jasper Engines, double-sided on the early 90s Fruit of the Loom, right? Yep, Fruit of the Loom tag XL. This is going to be double single stitch here. Get this folded up because again, this came out of plastic as well, so this is also brand new. I don't know what I was looking at here, but this one's got to go on the stain pile, get cleaned up. We got the Code Naked Auto Racing on the double-sided tee. Throw that over there. We got another. Get back on track with the good ones. Got the Dale Earnhardt Cowboys and Engines. Kinda, I'd say this is all over print, just missing a little bit on the Preferred Sportswear size XL, double single stitch, top and bottom. Go a little bit here. We got the 1995 Brickyard 400. Alright, so before we get a little too far ahead of ourselves, we paid $200 for 109 pieces of clothing, and we paid $50 for the hats. So altogether, the hats and clothing, $250. Like I said, 109 pieces of clothing. Not sure how many hats. Let's just say 50 hats. So we'll just round it up to 160. So 160 pieces altogether, $250. I don't think that was too bad. Many people might say the local was a bad buy, but I'm selling a lot of vintage local stuff at my vendor mall. So we're just going to keep packing it full, and some actually pretty good stuff now because that is all very, very likely around here. But next up on the Delta, we got the Food City 500 Bristol double stitch sleeves, single stitch bottom on the early 90s Delta tag. Moving on. Again, this one kind of snuck in. This is a local Doug Huffman. You know, I might throw a couple of these cooler ones up on eBay to see because I know they do tend to sell pretty good. This one's a non-racing one. I'm also kind of looking for stains as well. Got the Benny Koski. The Human Bomb on the early 90s, maybe late 80s, Fruit of the Loom best. Double single stitch. Does have a few stains, but nothing a treatment and nice wash can't do. We'll get into some new with tag stuff. We got the Brickyard 400. I believe this is 2000. Yep, 2000. And yep, brand new with tags on the All Sport Max Weight. And moving along to a couple more stained stuff. This is why I gotta look at stuff in some pretty good light because I did not see this in the crappy middle room light. But we got this Tucson Raceway Park on the single-sided Haynes Beefy. Trying to see, we got single stitch, but still a little stain. So we'll see what we can do with those. Thought this one was pretty cool. We got Monday Night Motorsports on the probably early 90s Russell Athletic tag, but check, no dry rot on this. As you can see, I don't want to pull it too crazy along the neck. We'll stretch that baby out. Go to the sleeve, nada. But early 90s Russell Athletic, single stitch, pretty basic tee, but yeah, we got a nice Dale Earnhardt blueprint of a Champion double-sided on the 90s Fruit of the Loom tag. Got this nice Ricky Rudd double-sided Tide Racing, like this one. Saw this one in there on the Logo Athletic tag. And as you can see, a lot of these, it's weird, like some of these are a little stained and some of these are like in barely worn condition. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. This one, super, super cool. All over print, new with tags, Dale Earnhardt, kind of like checker flag print on his old Monte Carlo. Like I said, new with tags. And we got this little tank top, 1997 Brickyard 400. See what the 97 Haynes tag look like. Another new with tag one, 1995 Daytona, no, this one's not new with tags. The next one's new with tags. But we got the 1995 Daytona Speed Weeks double-sided on the Delta tag, 1995, obviously. And then this one's new with tags, the 95 Food City. But unfortunately, I'm seeing some stains. But wait, no, this one's not new with tags either. I'm getting played right now by the last one that's new with tags. But we'll see if we can get the stains out of this one. Last but not least, we got the Norway 1994 Olympics. And as you can see, no dry rot either.
And that is going to do it for today's video, everyone. Thanks for sticking with. Thanks for watching this very long video. But like I said, there is a lot of good stuff. And I didn't even want to go to this auction. So, safe to say, even if you don't think the preview pictures are good at auctions, just go ahead and check it out. Especially if the auction is not too far away. I know some auctions can be like 45 to an hour away, even longer, and you know, the round trip back and forth does not make it worthwhile. But this auctioneer is only like 20-30 minutes away from me, so that is not bad, and usually I can find something to make the trip worthwhile, and today I did. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll be back. Plenty more treasures coming your way. Peace out, everybody.